episode of KM Videos True Stories.
What up, y'all? Today's fight story comes as no surprise. Downtown Los Angeles, Men's Central County Jail. Now, the story starts in Wayside. So we're in Wayside and we're in a dorm where the Mexicans control the heroin and they have a bunch of knives. So apparently, when we got raided, they grabbed like the big guy, the big heroin guy. So now there's going to be issues with him getting his money and debts being collected and that type of stuff. So the Mexicans are hot. So now we're being sent on a bus. 53 of us are being sent back to Men's County Jail, Central. Now, we're going to different places. Some people are getting out of jail. Others are being transferred to other facilities throughout the county. And so there's 49 Mexicans and 4 blacks on that bus. I hit the black dudes up. One say he was from Denver Lane. He was a smoker. I don't believe he was a real Denver Lane. You know, smokers claim hoods that they come from or get high in when they go to jail. The other dude seemed like a stomped down rider, OG dude from Denver Lane. He had a cast on his arm and he had DOB hit up on his cast. The other dude was Head from 7th Street Watts. Now, I had conversations with Head before we made it back to LA County Jail, so I was a little familiar with Head, but I don't know this dude. My hood don't really get along with nobody. If you're not a neighborhood or you're not down with the O's, then good chance that we don't get along with you. We didn't fool with nobody in Watts. You know, we had on and off situations with the Grapes and other Watts gangs. So the general rule is we just stick to our car. You know, there are exceptions. If you're a rider, a shot caller, did a lot of juvenile hall time, a lot of prison time, or grew up with dudes from other hoods, you will be friends with those type of dudes. I hadn't done a lot of juvenile. I haven't done any juvenile or YA time. Hadn't been in prison yet, so I didn't have a lot of these type of relationships. But this particular day, I'm feeling proud of myself and my people, and we outnumbered. And the Southsiders are on Qualo's head. So I'm like, I'm going to step up. I don't know if we get along with 7th Street or not. I ain't never ran across no 7th Street, so I ain't had no issues with them, but I ain't had no alliance with them either. These essays meant serious business. You do not play with another man's money. Whatever reason they got hit, I don't know. Whatever Head did wrong, I don't know. But I do know I felt like Superman that day, and I was going to take up for another rip, another black man that was outnumbered and up against it. And I don't regret it. I'll do it again. Maybe. Maybe not. It was a lot of them, man. And some of them was some solid looking individuals. I asked the Denver Lanes, what's up? And they said, that ain't our business. So my quick response is, all right, this Crip Bizness. Y'all got a problem with my homeboy? Because I feel like that was the right thing to do. I'm standing up for Head because he's a Crip and he's black. And we outnumbered. And I wouldn't want a bunch of dudes to be on my head. Nobody helped me. Mind you, I don't know whatever the issue is with Head. They felt like he was part of the reason that the raid took place or what have you. And so they on his head. And they're standing on benches. It's like 3 or 4 rows of benches. Mexicans are standing on all the benches. And they're all facing us. Me and Head have our back to the cell, to the outside of the cell. Now, when you walk in this cell, there's a turnstile. So there's only one way in. The only way you can get back out is when they open up that middle gate. And that's where I'm standing, my back up against the gate. Head's to my right between me and the turnstile. And the Mexicans are all, man, you can see some of them turning red. They're fierce. They're ready to get down. They're hot. They're mad. They're upset. And I'm calm and cool, but I'm going to ride for mine. And I'll step up to the plate to help protect this brother and hopefully squash it. But I didn't have that type of pull. I can't squash nothing. Who are you? They don't give a damn about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no big old dude. I'm this 6 foot greyhound dog looking dude. And now this one essay from East LA 13, he got it tattooed on his eye like a teardrop. He steps up in front of all the Mexicans and stepped to me. He's so close to me I could smell his breath. So dude looks me right in the eye and he looks serious. He looks like a real professional boxer. Dude looks like Roberto Duran in a Doberman Pinscher body. But he looked like he could squabble. Me at the time, I'm physically fit as far as, I played basketball. I could do my burpees, my jumping jacks, my push-ups. I could do all that. I'm just not strong in strength. And, my body obviously isn't that of a person that does a lot of jail time or prison time, right? But I'm with the bullshit. And they are with the bullshit too. So as they step closer to me, they all surround me. They can't all get us because it's not enough room for everybody to get us with our back toward the cell. And they going up on head too. So now they got head smashed up in the corner and they got me pressed up against the cell. Man, it's about to go down, but it is what it is. And they fire on head and head is squabbling these dudes. Head is getting down. Head's throwing dogs, but he's also kicking. And I'm thinking in my mind, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Head is a little short dude, dark skin, 7 Street Watts tattooed on his back arm. They call him Quelo. And, he's a little nervous dude. He got a little weight on him, got some little muscles on him at the time. I mean, solid to me, like he did YA time or what have you. Maybe went to prison when he was younger. But we still somewhat young at the time. And Head is getting down, and Head is kicking. And I'm thinking, what a fool he is. But now I see 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. And the Mexican dude from East LA fire on me. Bow! Catches me a good one to my left eye. He hits me in my left eye, and my head hits the cell bars in the back of me. So I instantly got like this little headache. But I start getting off back. Now I'm throwing dogs back. And I'm getting down. And now I drop 1. And I drop 2. Now I do like Head and I kick. So the next essay falls over the ones that I done dropped. So now I done dropped 3. I can't watch Head no more. I don't know what Head is doing. I don't know how well Head is still maintaining himself or what. I got to worry about me. It's all about survival. It seemed like this fight, this mini riot is like going on for an eternity. This shit went on for about 1minute and 45 seconds, but it seemed like it was forever. And now the police come running, you can hear them stomping, and just like the sheriff deputies at LA County Jail, they mace me and Head. So me and Head, we choking, we coughing, and they telling the essays to stay back, and they listen, they stay back. So they open up the cell, they let us out. Head is complaining, wiping his eyes. I'm standing at attention, like my posture's good. I'm confident. I felt good. Like I handled my business. And they ask if we want to go to the hospital. I'm like, hell no. I want to stay right here. Head said, yeah, I want to go to the hospital. So they take Head to the hospital. They send me to a cell by myself. But as I'm being escorted to the cell, I'm getting all the props in the world. Like I'm a heavyweight boxer. Like I'm walking through the crowd after a victory in Madison Square Gardens, right? And so everybody in the cell was like, oh yeah, where you from? What's your name? So I tell them where I'm from, tell them my name. And they like, yeah, we run across anybody from your hood, we gonna tell them you stayed down. It's commendable what you did. You're honorable rip and all this. And I'm just getting praise out of this world like you would never think would exist in that type of environment. And back then, it was a lot of riots going down, black against brown. And blacks don't always stay down. And so for them to see me stay down and hear me getting down, there's no screaming, there's no hollering, there's no calling for deputies, none of that shit. We just squabbling in the cell, getting down, side by side, shoulder to shoulder. And when the deputies got there, we was both still on our feet. And that's how it was. So that was like the best get down I ever had. against the rivals, our brown rivals. It was a memorable experience that I never could forget. Like, you don't forget that black eye. You don't forget that migraine. That essay hit me so hard, I don't know if my head hit the bars in back of me or if knuckles went through my eye to the back of my membrane. But my back of my head was hurting like a mug. And so now we get shipped to Biscaloo. And Biscaloo was interesting. The homie, Cousin Kerry, the big homie was there. Big cousin had a lot of pull at Biscaloo. And, you know, Cousin Kerry, a little short dude, but he had a lot of size. 6'0" on his back arm and all that. And so I'm there for about 3 days, about 72 hours. And we're coming back from lunch. And Cousin Kerry looks at me, he said, "What's up, little homie?" I'm like, "What's up?" He said, "What's wrong?" And I say, "Man, that essay right there going up them stairs, look at the top of the stairs. I just got down with dude. That's where my black eye came from. Man, I'm going to get that dude." So Cousin Kerry said, "Yeah, we going to get that dude." But I know how Cousin is. I know Cousin Kerry. Cousin Kerry is more than likely going to put me out there and have me get down with the essay, right? That's how the homie was. So that next day, they give us yard. So we're going to the yard, and I look upstairs, and I'm thinking to myself, do I want to go up there or go to the yard and see if I see this dude? And Cousin Kerry comes right up behind me. "Come on, little homie, let's go up there." So boom, without second thought, we shoot up the stairs. We walk into the building, and I immediately spot the essay from East LA. But he's like midway through the building, kind of almost midway through the building. And I say, "Hey, fool." And I'm pointing, "Hey, fool." And Cousin Kerry is right there next to me. And now a bunch of Southsiders, they are a barrier between us and the East LA dude. And Cousin Kerry with a straight face says, "Oh, I see why y'all call yourself Thresse, because 13 of y'all are stopping my homeboy from whooping your homeboy's ass." And I'm like, oh shit. It feel like I just swallowed a frog, man. My Adam's apple got like a heartbeat up in it right now. I'm like, what the hell is Cousin doing? So I'm like, I go on with the play. I'm like, yeah, me and you got to get down. And dude laughs though. He ain't scared. He ain't showing no fear. He just laughs. Like his demeanor is still cool. Like when I met him, he want to get down. But he doesn't express that though. And so he said, yeah, all right. He's putting his stuff up and shit, whatever he was doing. And so we go on, we turn up out the building. Cousin Kerry said, we going to handle that later. Hey, y'all make sure y'all come to the yard. So we go to the yard, we hang out at the yard for a couple hours. Never see him. Never had no problems with no essays. And I never seen dude again. I don't know if he went home. I don't know what happened to him. Never seen him again. But I wanted my revenge, and I was so mad that I never got revenge. And I still think about this dude 28 years later because of that black eye, and also because I know I stayed down to the fullest. And that's my story for today. And the moral of the story is, man, if you see a brother outnumbered and he's one of your own, man, speak up, take up for him. Don't worry about the consequences, man. You'll feel better in your heart, and you never know how well you might come out on the squabble tip. Y'all take it easy. That's it for today's story. Peace.